Aquí na GSA General Sales Agent Meeting importante di Insular na Hyatt Hotel na Aruba. Aqui da apresentar um conceito novo, um conceito que realmente hopiende nota sabe caminho que abo como viajero. Depois que vai fazer reservação, que poder entrar em contato com um e tem diferente opção para o viaje que não lo pode regla pavo. É um prazer, meu papi agora com o senhor Anush Goel, está de Option Town. Mr. Goel, Option Town. Option seems to be the name of the game of your operations. What kind of options and how is it related to the airline industry?
Sure. Well, first of all, I would like to say that I'm happy to be here in Aruba. It's one of my favorite places. You know, it's truly a one happy island. And now that you mentioned about options, see what we believe, our company grew out of MIT in Boston, and when we were doing our thesis there, we saw the need that, you know, a lot of customers, they travel, but there are still a lot of needs or desires of the travelers that go unmet. You know, they have a lot of desires, but everybody just taking them from point A to point B and not, so they are satisfying the needs, but not the desires of the customers. So that's whereas on the airline side, they used to have a lot of empty seats, you know, that go empty at departure, and so a loss of revenue. So what we thought was we developed a way where we could use that unsold inventory on the airline side to satisfy the demands and the desires of the travelers when they travel. So we have launched our product with 19 airline partners around the world. We have Insel Air is one of our partner, you know, the leading Dutch Caribbean growing airline, and also Aeromexico is one of our other airline in the Latin American. Then we have airlines in Europe and Asia. So what we do is we have a suite of options that you can buy on top of your ticket. So for example, once you buy a ticket on one of our partner airline, you can come to us to buy an option. So let's say an upgrade, where you get a chance to upgrade and fly in business class by only paying like 25% of the regular price. You know, or you can buy an option to get an empty seat next to you, so you can get the whole 3 seats just for yourself and make it like a flat bed. Right. You know, so get a very big amount of comfort for very little amount of money.
All of it is if available. Right?
If well, yes, because we have our software that decides, you know, who gets it and at what prices and whatnot. But if they don't get it, they get their money back. So there's no loss to the customer.
So you make an investment with Option Town, and it depends that if you get a result, you will be paying for it. Otherwise, you can bank it or something.
Well, no. What happens is once you buy a ticket, you go to the optiontown.com and you register yourself for the option, and then you wait. So close to departure, we inform the passengers that whether their options were exercised or not. And in case if at this time we were unable to exercise their option, we refund the money back to their original method of payment.
One of the most interesting parts of options, I would say, particularly for people traveling to the United States, is baggage. Because nowadays, of course, most airlines for internal flights in the States, they're charging you. But on the other hand, people who want to go there and bring stuff back, most of the time have a problem with excess baggage. What would be the advantage of Option Town concerning overweight?
Yeah. See, we saw the need that because of the recent fees that the different carriers have brought in for baggage, a lot of people who cannot afford to pay those fees, so they were actually changing their needs, you know, thinking like, okay, let's not bring the baggage because they cannot afford to pay the high fees that some of the airline charges. So we believe that should not be the case. People should be able to do what they prefer, but also at the same time protecting airline interests. So we came up with a solution that helps that combines the best of both the worlds, where we call it excess baggage option, where what we do is after you buy a ticket, again, we give you an option to bring excess baggage at a deep discounted rates, you know, and then close to departure, we tell you whether you will be able to bring it or not. And if you don't, again, you don't lose anything, so you get your money back. So this way, we enable you to bring your bag, whatever you want, at a much discounted prices.
It's a new concept. I've never heard of this possibility. Are you getting good reactions from all over?
Yes, actually we're getting very huge, good response even from Latin American market. Our conversion rates are almost 40%, so, you know, and it's growing. It's continuously to grow. We are already contributing a very good amount of revenue to our airline partners as well. Like some of our airline partners are getting as much as 1% adding to their bottom line from us, and and almost adding $2 per flown passenger to their bottom line, which is a lot of money because today in the industry-wide, airlines are making about $4 per passenger. So if you can add $2, that's a lot more revenue to their bottom line. And also at the same time helping customers to make their travel more comfortable, enhancing their travel utility.
So optiontown.com. That's where they got to be for options when traveling.
Yes, exactly. So that's why we choose the name of Option Town, because it's a town of options. You can select whatever option you like, and all you need to do is just go to www.optiontown.com, and that's it. Rest we do all of it.
Thanks for your time, and best of luck with this very new endeavor that you're on.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.